Hi, this is Sandy. Welcome back. Our meditation today addresses the subject of duality. Whether or not you are intrigued or confused by the concept of duality, it nonetheless infiltrates not only your daily life, but your very existence. Duality comes in many different forms, wherein seemingly opposing qualities continually tussle. You may experience this in your professional versus personal life, or your private versus public persona, openness versus secrecy, self preservation versus sacrifice. And then there are the larger themes such as earth life versus spiritual pursuit. For me, and I suspect many of you, that is perhaps almost a karmic task to learn how to ground on this planet as a human being, despite perhaps sensing that this lifetime is one of an illusory nature, and knowing, of course, that our physical existence here is temporary. How does one abide dualities large and small, emotional and physical, spiritual and intellectual? Because duality requires us to endure flux and dis-ease, we become embroiled in a state of ongoing adjustment and adaptation. To abide duality is to accept this awareness into our lives, yet not allow it to drown our contentment and, most importantly, our spiritual evolution. Okay, so before we delve deeper, let's move just a little bit. We'll start seated with your hands on the knees. Inhale to arch the spine, pulling on your knees to enhance this extension. Exhale to push into the knees to round the back, deepening your flexion. Inhale, pull and arch. Exhale, push and round. Move as slowly or as quickly as you like, always inhaling to arch, exhaling to round. Actively pull and push with the hands on your knees to deepen each movement. Okay, you can let that go and help yourself down onto your back. We'll move through this next bit fairly quickly, but certainly if you'd like to move more slowly, you can do that. So as you are on your back, legs long, inhale to draw the left knee into the body for a hug. Exhale to release it. Inhale the right knee in for a squeeze. Exhale, release. Keep alternating back and forth, inhaling the knee in, give it a squeeze, pressing it down into the body. Exhale to release. Left to right just a couple more times, inhaling to draw the knee in, exhaling to release the leg long. Okay, so from here, draw both knees into the chest. Let your arms come to rest by the sides for support. Take a breath in and exhale both knees to the right. They do not need to reach the floor. Inhale them back up to center. Exhale the knees over to the left. Again, keep going, always inhaling through center, exhaling to either side. Keep your legs together, lowering the bent legs to either side. Okay, and finish up in center, both knees bent. And go ahead and wrap your arms around your legs and rock back and forth on your spine just a few times before rolling up to sit. Okay, so here you are, helping yourself into your preferred seated position for meditation. Let yourself quiet, eyes close. Steady breath in through the nose, out through the nose. And we'll use these initial moments to acquaint your thoughts with the idea of duality. In order to help you hone in on this, you can use a variation of Gyan Mudra, one that will more keenly connect your thoughts to the wisdom of the universe. So on each hand, curl the index finger down into the thumb. Curl the thumb around that curled index finger. The nail of each index finger touches the inside base of its thumb. Straighten the other fingers on each hand, keeping them together, and let the hands rest on the thighs or the knees, palms up. So again, the index finger is curled underneath into the thumb. Other three fingers straight and together. Hands at rest, palms up. With this mudra, your eyes are closed, softly rolled up to focus on the third eye. Breathing steadily. And now turning your mind to the elements of duality in your life. Those dueling aspects, as it were. Perhaps you are a parent, always shifting between professional and personal life. Maybe you are struggling with a bout of imposter syndrome, doubting your inner and outer personas. Perhaps you are a single person who relishes your freedom, yet you yearn for partnership. Or you may sense duality most keenly on a metaphysical level, deeply aware of and sensitive to the existence of other realms as you strive to make use of your time here on earth. What is the effect of your perception of duality on your life as a whole? Whatever first springs to mind or seems most significant, corral that thought. This is now the object of your meditation. As a practice, our aim today is to acknowledge any dissonance created by duality, calm it, and then release it into the universal realm where it can be observed and accepted as a piece of your personal puzzle. To that end, we will change our mudra. So go ahead and bend your arms, tucking your elbows into the waist. And let your hands come together in front of you, touching the pinky sides of the hands together to form a little bowl. Let your hands be soft, a delicate vessel. Into this bowl, place your realization from contemplation, that duality that figures prominently in your life. And now settle in more deeply, still breathing in slow and steady through the nose, breathing out deeply and fully through the nose. Your closed eyes are turned up to gaze between the brows, activating the insight of the third eye. Your mudra, that sensitive vessel of your hands, now containing the tension of duality. As you breathe and soften, so does the impact of duality. Let that thought, that presence, become as translucent and light as dandelion fluff, having less and less bearing on your life as a whole. Breathing, sensing, allowing. Remember, we may inhabit our current lives as sensory humans, but eternally, fundamentally, we are spiritual beings. This is the inherent duality each of us must abide in our earthbound lives. Yet this need not be the cause of strife or uneasiness in ourselves or in our relationships or our pursuits. As you continue, closed eyes focused on the third eye, hands delicately cradling an aspect of duality in your life. Know that each wisp of your exhalation wafts toward and softly nudges that dandelion fluff of duality out of your hand cradle. Let your breath pave the way. You have identified and accepted the presence of duality. Now you are releasing its impact. You are abiding duality. Sitting quietly, inhabiting stillness. Allowing your breath to help you find your way. Remain here for as long as you like. Thank you for practicing with me. Until next time, bye.